નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Welcome students to 7th part of 13th chapter ways to multiply and divide of standard 5th mathematics. From the last two parts we are working on only one activity, that is Karunya the contractor. Now today open page number 175 in your textbook and let's go for the next. On that page you can say both Tulsi and her husband are talking with each other that I saw this in the newspaper. Different contractors are declared different rates for a day's work. Okay, so it is, I saw this in the newspaper. Different contractors have declared different rates for a day's work. Now you can see the contractor A, contractor B, C and D, and their wages as daily wages for one day. Contractor A pays 285, contractor B pays 267, C pays rupees 237 and contractor D pays 279 rupees. Okay. Now the first question is that which contractor has paid the highest daily wage and which contractor has paid the lowest. So from this we can see A. This A pays the highest daily wage, isn't it? And the lowest we can see C pays lowest. So the answer should be contractor A has paid the highest and contractor C has paid the lowest daily wages. It should be your answer of A. Question A. Now question B is there. Tulsi works for 8 weeks at the contractor B. How much will she earn? Tulsi works for 8 weeks at contractor B. How much will she earn? So let's answer B, isn't it? Let's answer B question. First of all, see, Tulsi works for 8 weeks. Okay, we know the wages of Tulsi is per day. So for that we should find out there are how many days in 8 weeks, isn't it? So 8 weeks is equal to 8 is equal to 8 multiplied by 7 days, isn't it? 7 days. 8 sevens are 56 days. So now we come to know that there are 56 days in 8 weeks. Now Tulsi wage for one day. Tulsi's wage for one day at what rupees she worked? It is 267. Why? Because she is working at contractor B and he pays 267. So Tulsi's wage for one day is equal to rupees 267, isn't it? Now she worked for 8 weeks. 8 weeks means what? 56 days, isn't it? Therefore, Tulsi's wage for 56 days. Tulsi's wage is for 56 days is equal to 267 multiplied by 56, isn't it? Now go for this multiplication. For that, what we will do? 267 multiplied by 56, like that. You should go for the multiplication and the answer will be 14,952 rupees, 14,952. Okay, this will be your answer. So the answer should be, thus Tulsi will earn rupees 14,000. Sorry, not 49. It is 14,952. So the answer should be, thus Tulsi will earn rupees 14,952. Now question C is there. Question C. Tulsi's husband worked for 2.5 months at the contractor A. How much will he earn? First of all, we should know 2.5 month means how many days? Why? Because we know the daily wages at contractor A. Now the daily wages at contractor A is 285, isn't it? So for one day, Tulsi's husband will get 285. Now he worked for 2.5 months. So first of all, let's find out there are how many days in the 2.5 months. So 2.5 months is equal to 2 months plus 1.5 month, isn't it? Now 2 months is equal to how many days? 2 multiplied by 30 days, isn't it? Plus half months is equal to what? 1/2 multiplied by 30 days, isn't it? So this is for this and this is for this, and is equal to 60 days plus 15 days, and is equal to 75 days. See, we took 30 days for month, and that is why. So for 2.5 months there are 75 days. Now go like this. Tulsi's husband's daily wage. Tulsi's husband's wage for one day is equal to rupees 285. You should write complete. Tulsi's husband's wages for one day is equal to 285, isn't it? So wages for 75 days. So wages for 75 days is equal to 285 multiplied by 75. Now go for this multiplication. You should go for 285 multiplied by 75. Go for this multiplication. Do it with yourself, and the answer will be 21,375 is equal to 21,375 rupees. 21,375. So you should answer like this. Thus Tulsi's husband will earn rupees 21,375 for working for 2.5 months. Okay, now there is another question, that is D. Fourth, D, question D. How much more will a worker at contractor D get than a worker at contractor C after working for 9 weeks? First of all, understand this question. A worker working at contractor D. Another worker is working at contractor C. Okay, for how many days? 9 weeks. So how much more will a worker at contractor D get than a worker at contractor C? See, worker at contractor D will get more than worker at contractor C. Why? Because the daily wages at contractor D is 279. It is more than C. So naturally, that worker working at contractor D will get more for 9 weeks, isn't it? So first of all, let's find out there are how many days for 9 weeks. So 9 weeks is equal to 9 weeks is equal to 9 multiplied by 7 is equal to 7 9s are 63 days, isn't it? Now now wages for 1 day at contractor B, you should write like this, what I am speaking. Wages for 1 day at contractor D is rupees 279. Therefore wages for 63 days, therefore wages for 63 days, wages for 63 days at contractor D is equal to 279 multiplied by 63. Do this multiplication with yourself and the answer will be 17,000 rupees, 17,577. Okay, this will be your answer. Do it with yourself. Do this multiplication with yourself in over here, somewhere in this side in your log book. Now, the another worker is working at contractor C, for 9 weeks. So, to answer that, you should write wages for 1 day at contractor C is equal to 237. So wages for 63 days at contractor C is equal to 6. This is contractor D, and wages for contractor C 63 days wage is equal to, okay, find out 237 multiplied by 63 and you will find the answer. The answer will be 14,000 rupees, 14,931. You will find, do this multiplication with yourself in your notebook. You will find rupees 14,931 for working at contractor C. Okay, and this is at the D. Okay, now the next question is that the next question is also that how much more will get the worker working at contractor D. Okay, now the worker working at contractor D for the 63 days, this much. Worker at contractor C for 63 days, this much, isn't it? So for answer you should write, thus a worker will get or direct. First of all, you should go for the difference. Okay, so find out the difference. Direct write like this difference. I think there is no difference is equal to rupees 17,577 minus rupees 14,931, isn't it? Is equal to, the answer is 200 rupees 2,646. So this is the difference. Okay, now you should answer like that. Thus a worker will get 2,646 more at contractor B than at contractor C. So this also you have to write. What I am speaking also you have to write, as there is no much more space. That is why I could not write everything. I could not go for the multiplication also. Why? Because there is a shortage of time, isn't it? So do some work with yourself also. Just you try to understand with me and do all this multiplication with yourself. Try to understand this part and we'll meet you in the next part. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Take care of yourselves and we'll meet you in the next session. Thank you.